what are HubSpot deals? How do you configure them? And what mistakes are you making without even knowing it that could be costing you business? We're on the Fuze, your elite HubSpot partner. And for the last 10 years, we have helped lean, growing teams set up HubSpot so its tools can actually help their business scale to the next level. And in today's video, we're covering the single object your entire revenue forecast revolves around, and that is HubSpot deals. So with that, let's jump in. So a deal, sometimes called an opportunity, is HubSpot's way of tracking revenue in your sales pipeline. Deals are one of HubSpot's core objects and often have associations or links to other objects in your CRM, like your contacts, companies, and quotes. Basically, you can think of a deal as a case file. Every single conversation, every document, every buyer signal gets pulled right into one place. So whether you're a rep who's running the deal or C-suite checking in, you will know exactly what's happening and where that prospect is at. So that's what a deal record is. Before we move into how to actually configure them, we have put together a free HubSpot Deals audit checklist. And this is actually the same checklist our team of over 65 HubSpot experts have used to audit thousands of HubSpot sales setups. It's going to walk you through every pipeline structure, property workflow, and permission you need to review on your deals. So make sure to grab it for free today using the link in the description to save you hours of trial and error. Now, the configuration. Step one is customize the create deal form. So before your reps create a single deal, you need to control what gets captured the moment the record is created. So skip this, and bad data will absolutely corrupt your entire reporting downstream. And here's the path to follow. First, click the settings gear in the top navigation. Go to data management, objects, deals. Click the customize the create deal form. On the deal record itself, mandate these fields at the creation: deal name, amount, close date, company association, and at least one contact association, and any other fields that are non-negotiables when creating an opportunity. And elite partner tip here: if you're on professional or enterprise subscription with HubSpot, turn on conditional logic inside the create deal form. Basically what this does is it helps you capture only relevant information for that deal type, and it's going to reduce rep overwhelm when inputting information. Step two is to choose where your reps will create deals from. Now, HubSpot gives your reps 4 different ways to create a deal, and most teams only use one of them, which is a mistake because it affects how much context that deal will start with. So here's the 4 options. Option 1 is CRM index page. The classic create deal button. This is fine for one-off deals, but it starts with 0 context. Second option is the sales workspace. AEs create deals from there, prioritizing prospecting queue. This is great for your active outbound. Third is from a contact or company record. Click the plus icon on the deals card. This auto-populates associations and pulls the contact's full marketing history into the new deal record, which is a great option. And the fourth option is your Outlook or Chrome extension. This creates a deal from inside the rep's inbox while reading the prospect's last email. 0 context switching. Our recommendation here is 80% of your deals should be created from the sales workspace or directly from the contact or company record. This is because they inherit the historical context automatically, which means smart deal progression has something real to analyze from day one. Going into step 3, standardize and automate deal naming. So the deal name field is one of the most abused properties in HubSpot by far. Left up to reps, it becomes chaos. Meeting with John, Acme deal, version 2, renewal, maybe your reports collapse under all those different naming conventions. So you want to make sure to standardize the format across every deal record. And we recommend using this naming convention: a company name dash primary product dash year. Then you can actually automate it. So what you can do is build a workflow triggered on deal creation that pulls the company name, selected product, and the current year into a single deal name value. This means that your reps never have to type a deal name again, and every report looks identical. Step 4 is to customize the deal card in board view. This is the single most underused setting in HubSpot. The deal card is what your reps stare at all day long, and you get to choose which of the properties show on this card across your entire account. So in order to change this, navigate to CRM, Deals, and ensure you are in the visual board view. Then click the board options drop-down menu in the top right corner and select Edit Cards. You can edit them just for yourself or for all users. And we recommend these 4 properties for your deal card. 1 is the deal amount to ensure forecast visibility at a glance. Then number of associated contacts, multi-threading visibility on every contact. A last contacted date to be used as a DK signal. And the next task due so no deal drops through the cracks. Now, while on that same editing panel, turn on the activities module so reps can see the time of the last and next logged activity directly on your deal card. Turn on inactivity highlighting any deal idle for over 14 days so it gets flagged. In step 5, attach line items on every deal. So to ensure revenue tracking is accurate, open a specific deal record, look at the right-hand sidebar, and scroll down to the line items card. Click Add, then choose Select from Product Library. This will pull products directly from your standardized library of products, adjust your quantities, set the billing frequency with options of one-time, monthly, or annually, and apply any necessary unit discounts or tax rates. Once saved, the system automatically calculates your TCV or total contract value, your ARR and MRR directly on the deal record itself. Okay, so your deal record is now correctly configured, clean associations, standardized names, and a customized board card in real line items. So now let's look at what you should not do with your deals. There are 3 problems we find at the record level, not at the pipeline level. And every one of them happens to be on an individual deal, and every one of them is quietly costing your team revenue. So mistake 1 is orphan deals where there is no company association. Basically what this means, an orphan deal is a record that doesn't have any company associated to it. And all it does is it sits in your pipeline, it counts towards your forecast, and it breaks every account level report that you build. We actually ran an audit last month on a 30-person services firm and found 38% of their open deals had no company attached. So their 4.2 million pipeline was actually closer to 2.8 million of accountable revenue. The fix here is super straightforward. Mandate the company association inside the create deal form so no rep can save a deal record without an association. Mistake 2 is single threaded deals. 1 contact, 1 point of failure. Now, the average enterprise deal in 2026 involves 13 decision makers. So if the deal record only has 1 contact associated, you're betting your entire deal on that champion. And statistically, you are 2.4 times more likely to lose the deal if that's the case. The fix here is to make it a rule. No deal advances past qualified until at least 3 contacts are associated to that record. Use HubSpot's number of associated contacts property to build a view that flags single-threaded deals every Monday. And mistake 3 are deals with no line items. A deal with an amount typed but no line items attached is simply a guess. You can't generate a quote from it, you can't calculate MRR or ARR, and you can't auto create an invoice when the deal closes. Worse, your deal amount drifts away from what's really being sold. So again, fix here is super easy. Require at least one line item on every deal before it can move past the proposal sent stage. Your deal amount will match reality and your CPQ and billing automations will finally work. If you're watching this and you're thinking, we're already paying for HubSpot, but none of this is happening in our portal, you're not alone. Most of the portals we audit are running on 2023 pipelines, not a 2026 one. So if that's you, we offer a 30-minute HubSpot audit for professional and enterprise HubSpot users. And guys, this is a great opportunity to speak with an expert so you can identify why your deals are stagnating and how to get them up to speed in your pipeline with less headcount. So if you want to have that chat, use the link in the description to book a call today. And just like that, your HubSpot Deals journey has started. If you configure the deal record the right way, your team should see a 2.4% lift in close rates from multi-threading over 3 contacts on every deal, a 21% boost in win rates with touching new deals within 5 minutes, a 40% improvement in close rates with mandatory qualification on every deal record, and up to 15 minutes saved per deal with smart deal progression handling your CRM updates. So now you know how to configure a deal record that forecasts revenue and closes business, but a deal doesn't live in a vacuum in HubSpot. It actually moves through a sales pipeline. So if you want to build a pipeline that predicts revenue, flags stalled deals, and scales without chaos, we have covered all of this in this video here, breaking down the full setup of your sales hub. So make sure to watch that, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.